Ta-da! Hello there, Clement here. Yeah, last episode, last stream we are from the Holy Roman Empire. Currently building infamous here, so that's something I need to be careful. Sure, this one is in the very big negative, but it's because of the invasion against the Ottomans right now. Who's winning? HR is winning. Both sides. We just need to manage an infamy. We just wait for it to decay and let the industry is doing it to do their jobs. Let me light up the room first. And the screen brightness, here we go. Okay, that's an election. Boom. The Habsburg Lorraine, which is the Austrian Habsburg. The sun is intelligentsia, enlightened royalists. Here we go, all in West Galicia. Temper with caution. Rubber. Okay, so this one have one more. So we're going for compliant explorer. Yep, here we go. Just look at the Ottomans. They are doing very well here. We are pushing into Anatolia. Why is the Spanish facing this problem? Okay, so you go into the Sea of Marmara. Yeah, this one is dropping very fast because of the mass conscription plus some of these buildings. Rival, enemy. Yeah, let's look at the two Prussias. This one have 1 million and only at 392,000 when it comes to GDP. The other Prussia, 1 million plus. Central planning unlock. So that's one thing. I don't have to, well, Circassia in default since there's no way to trade. I need to get it fast, right? Before I go into debt, which will be there in about 100 weeks, so 2 years. I have only 2 years of reserve. 2 years. And yes, European part of the Ottomans are in trouble. How about the relations? Yeah, other than France. And this one, well, yeah. I'm currently at second ranking, Holy Roman Empire, which is very strong by the way. You go all the way to parts of Romania. And yes, the Ottomans are dropping in rankings like there's no tomorrow because of being conquered. Some technology on radio. What do you want? Heavenly Kingdom? Liberate country. Wait, who's joining as well? Russia. one of the army to the Russian border. The other one, which one is also minus? You in China. Mass scale trading, concrete dockyards. Spain side with Britain. Serbia. Okay, this one is just because the British is occupying that. But yeah, this dropping is very fast. The problem is the constant wars. Wallachia is having a revolt. Obviously. Now, here we go. I'm not going to do anything with China for now. How about this one, what they want? Heavenly Kingdom, Danzig. Okay, they want Hong Kong. Danzig is a minor war goal, so there's that. You, the strategy objective. Oh, okay. Path to liberalism completed. It's at peace, equality, brotherhood. Who is the Nepal Bendetan? Boom. You can move there, right? Where research is unimpeded by tradition. You are going to get deployed. So that's that. Oh, I accidentally pressed E to Sicilies and Sardinia Piedmont. Well, the HRE. Danzig is a minor one, right? What I'm going to do is to force Russia off the war. That's my main objective. This is why I set up Danzig in particular for the war. Corporate governance, so this one is actually very good. Why? Power plants, fertilizer, military goods cost. Yeah. Military goods cost to reduce the cost of war. Farms to factories. Here we go. Urbanized Holy Roman Empire. Hanover becomes the most recent one. You going there. Danzig, right? Battle in West Prussia. Yep, that's a Danzig. The Battle of Danzig. naval invasion. Strategy objective. Here we go. Wait, no, not Latvia. St. Petersburg. We are going to this front. Okay. How about the Danzig situation? Let's just say they are retreating. Control retreat. The other one. Yeah, 50%, right? Nope, this is the 25. The Battle of Danzig. Northern Columbia front. Wait a minute. Northern Columbia front. Where? Oh, British Columbia. Spain turned red, I guess. That's the Vanguard States. Here we go. Poland. Is this the one that has strategy objective? Nope. This one you go to Rostov. One go to St. Petersburg, one go to Rostov. Here we go. It's very expensive to keep, to be honest. Very expensive. This is legitimacy bonus, right? Yep, it is. Bulgaria. How many armies are there? A lot. Here we go, both of them exhausted. Logistics secured. The careful maneuver is not enough. There's not enough troops left. They are not demoralized to retreat. So here we go. The control retreat is it. Panic retreat. Panic retreat means which speeds up the next conquest. Yep, the Heavenly Kingdom as well. They are not particularly in good condition. Poland. What we need to do is to enlarge the front line as long as possible. Right? Because the total troops is more on the British side. 300 plus, 501, and this is 260 plus. I have not enough of a navy in order to do any navy invasion. So rush to Ingria would be the key here. Because that's St. Petersburg, which is the capital. Yep, capital state of Russia. Okay, this one, okay, stop bleeding. When it comes to the deficit, Home Affairs investment increase. So that's that. are going to incorporate Finland in default. So here's the first bridge in Poland. Here we go. Russia is having trouble because now the attack is entering Lithuania. Where's the famine? It's the New Guinea. So it's just very far away, the faraway land, which I can't even expand because of being a colony, and I have no colonial affairs. Kenya. Keladi have no troops. Unfortunately, this means I have to move one of these. So I'm going to use the one with the least troops to go to the Kenya front. I say the least troops though. Minus 1.46, minus 0.75. Is this the one with strategy objective? No. The rest of Poland. On the other hand, Lithuania is going down. Because now we're going to Battle of Vilnius. Okay, let's look at financial districts. Obviously, you are going to be publicly traded. Obviously, about government administration, Poland, maybe Austria as well. The reason I'm going for both of you, in particular, is this health system. Okay, which one would I go to do? Maybe you will be promoted. But yeah. Lithuania is going down. Then here, Courland will be the next. Oh boy, it's very expensive. War is very expensive. Little by little. Yep, make them part of the HRE. That one's against a decentralized nation because Keladi is going for colonization. Who's Ontario? Wait a minute. No one's defending Canada. This is why I need to be quick in order to capture St. Petersburg. This one against Kharkiv. Yep, you're going back to Russia. Russia is going all the way up Latvia as well. But yeah, things are looking good. What's missing? That would be rubber, of course. Russia is not having a good time here. Here we go, part of Latvia is now conquered. And how about you? We are going to Moscow. Yep, the strategy objective. The Odessa province. Odessa province. So it's you, right? Nope, this is Kherson. That's Arabia. Wait. Odessa. Odessa is a city, so it should be this one. And yes, Russia is having a hard time defending against the targeted offenses. And looks like Grodno is under attack. This one is which one? Ontario front, which is because no one's protecting Canada at all. Not at all. And how about you? Oh, no. Wrong button. I clicked the wrong button. This 108 troops. Yeah, we are going to Novgorod. Livonia. South Livonia, that one is going down. We are 2 provinces away from getting to St. Petersburg. Here we go, we are dropping to 37 when it comes to infamy. And yes, it's a bloodbath against Russia in particular. South Livonia. The Baltics have lost Latvia, which is the capital of the Baltics. Just look at the GDP. Drop a lot. Russia, I'm sure that one you have dropped quite a bit because of the one getting invaded. Is not in a pretty good shape. You, right? Dealing in arms. If you want peace, prepare for war. Munitions many. Russia. Now that Rostov is conquered, right? Which one is the one going for Rostov? Is it you? Now you are going for Astrakhan. And yes, Tula is also under attack. So that Slomensk and Moscow. What's the Russian war support? -5. Which is losing quite a lot when it comes to the land. Yep, Sukov, that one is down. And Ingria, which includes St. Petersburg, is in danger. I'm going to upgrade all light ships to torpedo boats. Here we go. Schleswig-Holstein. Let's move on to Schleswig-Holstein. North Livonia. Even Spain is joining the British. How about the economy? Yeah, that one, the debt is pretty worrying, to be honest. Okay, both of you are going to the Central Front. You already conquered Astrakhan, so you're going for Vologda. Just make defense very difficult for Russia by piercing as many holes as possible. Now Bulgaria is in danger as well, because Moscow is also going down very soon. Okay, Spain quit, so that will be pretty difficult. But yeah, things isn't going to do well. Health system increased to level 4, and there's pollution. When it comes to effect, it's going to drop faster. Right. The Russian support is dropped to -32. I have 0 war support because of the mass amount of casualties. But look at this. Novgorod, Smolensk, right? Okay, now I'm going to remove the war goal strategy objective, since yeah, I need you to just go and solidify the front. But look at the GDP, it's dropping very fast. Same goes for standard of living, because they're on the defense. Even Novgorod is under danger. All of the Baltic, that one's going to get occupied very soon. Standard of living, yep, it's dropping fast as well. Burma in default. That one is again in Novgorod province. This one's currently battling in Kazan. Just like that. Now, wait, not invasion. Now that you already have Novgorod, I want to you go straight to Kola Peninsula. Kola Peninsula. Here we go. Trade privileges and military access. Go ahead. The Raj has defaulted on its debts. Though the situation is reversed when it comes to who's winning. I mean, just look at Russia's situation. It's very grim for them. They will probably capitulate very soon. It's -61. I mean, sure, St. Petersburg has not been conquered, but look at this, man. The Western Corridor is not safe anymore. That one is where? Battle of Magilo. Archangels. This one is Karelia. Vologda as well. So yeah, this one is the Ontario front, right? Kenya front. Okay. This one, does he have any plans? St. Petersburg, is it? You are going to Kenya front. That's another colonization part, which is the Galilee is actually pretty good when it comes to this. Have 2 battalions, 2 conscripts though. So yeah. Russia, just look at the situation, man. I chose to transfer Danzig, which is just a small one, so that I have minimize I will minimize an infamy. The humiliation of the Russian army. -78. Yeah, you are going for Kola, right? Now that Vologda has been conquered, I'm going to switch adjective to the Euros. Nenetsia, so that one is this Norilsk? Nope, Norilsk is here, further to the east. And yes, Russia is going down very soon, so that I will probably get Danzig. is under attack as well. But look at Russia. Standard of living dropped to 7.3, 48 GDP, 48 million GDP, photographs of the HRE. I'm going to get some legitimacy bonus so that I can get more loyalists. Yeah. But man, just look at Russia now. Yep. Galadis won. You. Yeah, you're going to the war in China. What? I quit? What? No one wanted the war, I guess. You know that I'm actually winning, right? Against Russia. I'm winning, right? How about the others? The others? Brazil. Okay, let's see. What is the conquer state? Cause here 8.4 infamy. Okay. I'm going to declare interest in Brazil. I'm going to declare interest in Brazil. How about the monarchy? Most wanted republic. Cultural exclusion. This one, some of the ones subjecthood. Crown and diets. Maybe we go for appointed bureaucrats. Appointed bureaucrats. And then we negotiate with the trade unions. Political concessions. Okay. 11.6 infamy. This one who's joining in. Paraguay is going in support. Yeah. Probably they will refuse. Here we go. Mobilize, raise conscripts. Wait. Impossible. I definitely forgot that. The rest. Well, here we go. This one still, because of the game mechanics, this one still have more frigates than anything else. So unless France join the war, which is pretty unlikely. Given the situation, right? France supports separatism. Fearful, which is pretty pessimistic. So I'm going to go for some liberate country. Argentina, Confederation of the Equator. I'm not going to make it primary though. Then Palestine. Yep, just like that. I'm going to just level up the worker safety department by 1, political agitators, even mass propaganda or something. How about the laws? Women's suffrage already enabled. So when it comes to agitators, we need something that's okay. Maybe you? Over a drink, advance, commend them for good work, can label this letter. Okay. How about Navy? Yep, 6 ships. Liberate country. Piratini. Bahia. The point is to let it back down. By the way, they are fearful. They are the voting methods and they will be heard when things are right. They are very fearful. Wait a minute. Brazil did not budge. What? You did not budge at all. That's really a better alternative. Then I'm going for Rio. The others, well, you're going for Netherlands. So that when if it had a breakthrough, then it will be easy. This one 46, but then many of them. Okay, this one is in line infantry. Line infantry. The reason I'm going for Pará in particular. The reason I'm going for Pará in particular is for rubber. This is why I'm going for that one instead of, well, anything. Any other province. And yeah, I did not know that Brazil won't budge. I mean, humiliate Holy Roman Empire for Para, Confederation Equato, Libre Paulistania, Piratini, Bahia. Selangor becomes a British protectorate. Rally around the flag, for sure. 37 more advanced versus 46. That's advanced boats. This one is ironclad and torpedo boats. While this one is frigate and man of wars. Yeah. And this one becomes a light infantry. But Rio is such a small province and coastal. That means numbers matter less compared to the attacking strength per troop. Yep, the ships will be the first casualty. Here we go. It's going down. Running this economy, anything to make it. So here we go. Free-minded People's Party, which means yep. I guess that's, well, radical, or is it liberal? Radical. Okay. No. Not a good sign. This is not a good sign. Campaign of banquets. Mobilization. Do we have liquor? I don't think we have much. How about opium? Nah. A knife in the back. Because we are actually winning. Panic retreat. Here we go. The number of troops actually increased a little bit because of the demoralized troops no longer there. Look at how many demoralized troops. 90,000. And it's panic retreat. Yep. Panic retreat. Okay, so that's okay. If I'm not mistaken, oh, it's not. Okay, it's not the antibiotics because that one is a spread pack. Also radio. After a while, radio. And yes, Rio. There is a reason I attacked from Rio instead of anywhere else. And if I take Para, entire eastern half of Brazil is going to be in danger because I want Confederation Ecuador, Paulistania, and Paulistania is included. He's got Mato Grosso, Piratini, Bahia. That means if Rio falls, Brazil will in deep trouble. Panic retreat, that's very bad for Brazil. morale recovery, that one is very important. Initial morale 89, currently 70. What's this initial morale for this? 68, now is 62. Appoint the bureaucrats. Here we go. Taxation capacity increase. Now we barely in the negative at all. And back to this. Can I increase the number of artillery? Looks like we can. Yeah, too late. Then just look at the damage cost. Wow. And the bot switch. Look at the demoralized troops. 14,000, 6,000 demoralized. This is like half the troops. This one 74,000, so that was 3/4. And retreat, right? Duck in. They are in retreat. Here we go. The naval invasion is very successful right now. This is the panic retreat, and they have 2,000 plus left. I'm actually very deep in the negatives. Workplace safety office, increasing level. That one is safety. Just so be sure. Right. Now this one is at 78% progress. Oh wow, the model is dropping very fast for Brazil. Yep. And for Brazil, this will be disastrous because if I'm able to make a big hit, which means all these armies of over 100, including conscripts, will be able to flood in. And when that happens, I don't know what can they react, and it will be very bad. Very bad for Brazil. Right? They are in panic retreat. I repeat, panic retreat. That's the worst one you can have, right? That's the worst one. Because controlled retreat, you will have a little bit of morale at least, plus 50% morale, or minus 1,000% morale damage, and 50% recovery rate. And when Rio's lost, because Rio's the capital, this means surrender will be quick. It will be quick. Just like that. 300 people, 200, 118, boom. Now the beachhead is established. Then everyone going in. Already moderate enemy occupation by just one small province. And it's not going to stop. And these troops is not going to stop at all. And the doom stacks is coming. 100 plus each. And because Palestine includes Mato Grosso, it will split the market in half. That will be even worse for Brazil. Oh wait. recaptured. But then again, this time we are going for para. You are going all the way there, huh? Why can't I even do anything until you reach but hey, with that one being occupied for a moment means something. All of you go to Guyana. Oh, you're the one moving. You're going to Guyana. And you're going to Guyana. Para alone. Capitulation desire minus 184. Wait a minute. The Brazilians are much more prepared this time. Much more prepared this time. Why? Organization. Oh yeah, I'm going to cancel invasion for now. And then we wait. Because the organization is hitting this a lot. $99. What do you petition? Restricted child labor. Restricted child labor. Okay, go ahead. Against the odds. Value on their success, whatever it entails. Once this one is back at full organization, which is about, how long? 20 days. That one I guess I can handle that. I guess this one has a short front line length. So that's that. say Brazil's fleet is having trouble dealing with that. Here we go. We just wait for the organization to climb back to 100 and then we attack Rio. Artistic expression, so another 7% chance. About industrialists, political concession. You know, it's pretty much impossible to stop by now. Okay, wait. Not diplomatic action, state action. I think I had not been incorporated states yet. You and West Prussia, the Netherlands, Gold Coast, Niger Delta, and Gabon. West Prussia, that one will only take 2 years. 2 years. You are now at 76. We come to organization. Third opinion. Here we go. Nothing happens, I guess. $35. Mm, 90% organization. Five weeks. Find an acceptable compromise, whatever it looks like. Here we go. Brazil's war support dropped to 0. Exactly 0. Which one is more expensive when it comes to war cost? Yeah, mine by a long shot. But when it comes to casualties, the body count, Brazil lost more. And Brazil has only 15 million people. Gone to the docks. Rubber Rush. Gabon. Just like that, and we wait. Now that my organization should be much better compared to before. And yes, the morale as well. The morale for Brazil is dropping faster despite having full orc. Just like that, it's already in the yellow. Media endorsement. This is a debate, but it's actually a very good one. Enactment time. As well as success chance. Yeah, that one swings very fast. 68. This one is 61. It's just wow. Popular outreach. luxurious wow. Plus 10% offense, defense, and decrease morale loss. Control retreat. Look at the number of demoralized. That's a lot. Without the clause. Political concessions, that's for sure. Surprise maneuver. 70 plus when it comes to stand still. More political concessions. Logistics secured. And when it comes to morale, yeah. Careful maneuver, charter terrain. Defeat admitted, so here we go. Group approval. Control retreat. That one will have a little bit better because this one doesn't have the other morale loss or his recovery rate and all this. Yep, because control retreat, you know how to organize. Antibiotics unlock. Here we go. And yeah, the other army. The invisible cry. Children, what children? Just look at the number of troops. The disparity is 1 to 4, but in hostile regions, like mountainous regions like mountainous terrains, for example the Rio coast, the advantage is on my side. And the landing progress. Once the beachhead is secured, so then you need to defend the front. Here we go. Rio de Janeiro, a common cause. Wallonian, so that's Belgium. And yes, the number of loyalists finally overtook the number of radicals. This one dug in, but this one is careful maneuver, minus 10% morale loss. This one is plus 20% army defense, and 10 morale loss. But it's just too much. The play for power, rural folk, do a promotion, earn it. How about you? Welcome this change of heart. HRE claims Niger Delta, which is here, right? Panic retreat. Restricted. Government petition completed, so that I can go for education level 4. Here we go. landing progress. Once the beachhead is done, then you go all in on defense. How about back home? Okay, this one is still... Okay, this one is what? Russia wants to conquer Tuscany. The landing situation. Loss was a surprise maneuver. This is actually very bad for me. And again, you look at the morale. 50% versus... What's the morale here? Is it 60, 59%? That one is now in the red. So that one morale is actually pretty low. Control retreat. Third day. Surprise maneuver, control retreat. Once the screen of victory is done, then pause. Why pause? All of you will be defending because it's pointless. All this invasion will be pointless. Before the reinforcements arrive, you cannot be kicked out. After all, but yeah, how about normal peasants? Yep, still have quite a lot. Yeah, 1900. Brazil, okay. Since the capital is gone, they cannot do anything about it. They cannot do anything about it. 38.9 million. The problem for them is that the capital is captured. This is why the war support is dropping like crazy. And they can't even fight back. Automotive industry. Para, is this delivered? No. And here we go. The war support's dropping fast. And the standard of living, well, let's just say it's started to drop too. But this will be temporary. Just like that, it's dropping to 65. The decay is visible. So yeah. But here, that will be the next target. It's 1 week away from their capitulation because they don't have the capital in hand, just like that. Minus 100. Boom! Brazil split into multiple parts. Of course, you need to do that as well. And the reason for all this is clear. It is clear. There'll be rubble and nothing else. Or rubber. And Brazil, yeah, 0% market access is balkanized. best way for Brazil to do anything is to either conquer the northern two states of Argentina, or maybe gain economic access to either Palestine or Argentina. Paraguay is useless because Argentina and Palestine block these two as well. Here we go. Confederation of the Equator. Yep, amicable. So just Brazil just dropped to the 10 rank, and they have only half. And I did not go for humiliation war goal, by the way. So that's that as well. And GDP, of course, they dropped a lot because of Palestine. And then there's also Bahia, Confederation Equator. This one is actually itself a minor power. Maybe temporarily, maybe not. Oh wait, I forgot. Violent suppression is needed so that to get anything done. Because this is a newly conquered land. Yeah. The British conquered East Angola. Brazil, poor Brazil. They dropped 25 plus 29, which has even less people than Confederation of Ecuador. I'm going to guarantee your independence in order for money. Is this enough? How about you? Here we go. Some money to guarantee your independence. Brazil, just Brazil, right? Okay, this Cambodia is actually independent. While the British are just busy going to do with Borneo. Then I just target the source of the rubber barons in Pará. What's the name of this? Yep, Santana. Alsace-Lorraine. 6 weeks left. New Granada, insignificant. You are a minor power. Can I drop a treaty? Oh, not interested. Palestine. Loading. Wary but amicable. It hit Brazil a lot. Mistaken. Brazil will have to reconcile with Palestine. Confederation Ecuador. Mistaken enemy. How about Brazil's relations Slovakia hates it, threatening force. Argentina, yeah, they want to antagonize Brazil as well. But things aren't looking good for them. Since the GDP after the sharp drop is still continue to drop. How about the exploiting the Amazon? Develop the Amazon. Okay, let's see. Infrastructure little bit. Rubber barons. The rubber barons. Yep. Para. The one's going down. The rubber barons. This is the only locally, in quotation marks, produce oil rigs, combustion, and then you industrial port, all of them. Of course, electric engines. Yeah, power plants, Para, Guyana, here we go. Just a little bit of increase when it comes to total GDP, when it comes to construction. But yeah. And Flemish, the Low Countries, will be very good in integration as well. $126 million people, including some in the Amazon. Brazil got balkanized like that. It will be a matter of time before dropping to a minor power. They're still dropping like crazy when it comes to GDP because a large part of Brazil, which includes Bolivia and parts of Paraguay, is dropping when it comes to dropping like flies because of no market access. They have all of the 0% market access. They're isolated. Here, this one does have market access, but the standard of living, they are not happy with it. Maybe except Rio, but even then it's 5.1. They're struggling. This one is starving. 1.6 starving. Yeah, just like that. Chechen mass migration. How about you? Or steel frame, that's for sure. Okay, Saxony, same goes for you. 400 million GDP. So that helps a lot. 400 million GDP. Expanding glassworks, even explosive factories, munition plants. Here we go. Years later, this won't be exploited, I guess. But yeah, Brazil's in deep trouble. It has some recovery when it comes to. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, Reformer and Market Liberal. This is why the Progress Party, both in the liberal ones. The Free-Minded People's Party, this is PD and Intelligentsia, both radicals. Okay, what I need to do is to keep noticing this socialist movement. They will cause trouble. Per capita taxation, regulatory bodies. Okay, we are going to increase the safety standards. Cultural exclusion, multiculturalism, that one coal-fired plant. Okay. Democratic solidarity. No, not this one. Yeah. How about the power plant? We need more states to be fired by coal instead of, well, the others, I guess. Then we need more coal mines, specifically in Styria first. Okay, now I'm going to max out when it comes to construction sites first. Okay. First in GDP, that's for sure. I mean, this is the HRE after all. Marina Kingdom, you will be the next reconquered. And I'm going to establish a company rule for that. You drop to minor power, just like that. In place. For whom the bell tolls. Demand. Okay. Can I just annex country? 18.7 infamy. Oh yeah, it's France after all. Okay. You will not raise conscripts. You will. And you will. The reason you are not the one raising conscripts, well, simple. You are the one going to attack. And you going to the Rhine, I guess. If France joins, then I'm going to liberate Occitania, which will cripple the French ability to recover. If France joins, of course. The repression of... Yep. Britain, you are joining in, and then I'm going to add war go. French Niger Delta, because it's written, and then I'm going to liberate Occitania. I'm going to liberate Brittany, just like that. Ivory Coast, France, Senegal, France. Just because of this one diplomatic play. Yeah. This one is uncertain, right? Marina go reserve. Turmoil. Defensive player. How many French Guiana? 5.2. Just like that, I'm going to add this many. Oh, I can even sway with obligation for Portugal. So there's that. If Portugal joins, then it will be very bad. '20, 32, 37. I don't remember I have caught any conscripts for that. I don't remember calling conscripts. Okay, Free-minded People Party. Monarchy. Not that fast, I guess. Not that fast. What you need to do is to change to proportional. Maybe. Not really. Because only one actually agree on that. There's the Niger Delta front. Not the HQ. Dockyard organizer. And yeah, erudite. Bali. Absorb obligations. We will condemn the Ottoman involvement of slavery. They are still great power after all. The French Guiana, on the other hand, is in pretty bad situation, right? No, not Gran Colombia. We need all of the troops in Europe. So yeah. What I need to do is to launch an all-out war in France proper. Yes, the France proper as in here. How about you? South Lorraine France, sure, too few troops, but the main point is to draw the troops away from here. The main point is to draw the troops away so that my other troops will have an easier time. Oh yeah, Gold Coast. Yeah. Oh, and a bonus, as a bonus, if this attack fails, then I will just attack Madagascar. With the help of the British, so this would not be difficult, I guess. Then comes the mobilization. Okay, I failed the attack. This one successful attack. This one. Oh, not a good situation. But France has a way bigger navy. Come on. Yep. It crashed. Yep. This is again crash. Not again and again. So yeah. Game crash is the one everyone hates. So let me have take 5 while the game's loading. Okay, how's the situation? Still loading, so we have to just wait one moment. Right. Okay. We don't know how long will it take. We'll wait for the program to respond. It's currently not responding, and so we wait for the French to come in. screen is still blank out. When the screen is blank out, that means it's not responding, and now it started to respond. And now it started to respond, but it's not yet ready. As you can see, the screen is still that one frame. It's still initializing the game, and now it's not responding again. So it's going to come again soon. The not responding pop-up came out again. So yeah, it's not like I'm using some top-tier computer. Now this is a Dell Inspiron laptop. So we have to deal with it. It's still not responding. I don't know how long have I waited. It's going to take a few minutes for loading. It's going to take a few minutes. It's going to take a few minutes to load. Just Paradox game problem. The shenanigans. Maybe because the game is quite new for Paradox game, which needs quite a lot of CPU. And now it just seems that it just stopped loading. The OBS say that the CPU usage is less than 10% for now. Yep, less than 10%. And I can even look at Victoria. Now it's better. It's no longer blank out. But how long does it take? I'm not sure. Conqueror viewers. Okay, now the rings, and here we go. We are back. Lost. Ready. And we wait. Yep, we just wait. What's the situation? Okay. Core belligerent in default. Let's try Politania. Wait a minute. Looks like I'm able to breach in. Then I'm just going to defend freedom of trade, marketplace of the world, so that I will have an export advantage. Okay, that one's rammed to the French. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to switch these to defend. There is 58. Oh yeah, the other troops. Ironclads. Here we go. I'm able to attack France that way. Then we want Zanzibar. Okay, Second battle rune. Finally had a breakthrough. Marina Kingdom, yeah. Oh yeah, shrapnel artillery. Now I see why. Panic retreat. Pursuit. Now I'm going for attack. You. Yep, just like that. Offensive planner. You just need more. Right. Rune is the first to suffer a lot of damage. Exploiting the Amazon, the one I don't think is ready just yet. And yes, you attack South Madagascar then. The British is doing the job as well. Yep, it distracted long enough. Now it distracted it long enough. For electric sewing machines. How about wood? Electric sawmills. How about the financial district publicly traded? And then yep, tactics, advanced tactics training. Oh yeah, mechanized slaughterhouses. Production. Here we go. Oh yeah, how about factory? I forgot that. Trench work is done. And defense in depth. NCO. Back to production. Pneumatic tools. Okay, wait. What did I miss? Yes, radio production. Here we go. The point here is the point of the whole thing. France is having a hard time, that's for sure. I mean, they're retreating. And it's actually take quite a while to beat them. The Heavenly Kingdom. Okay, I need to knock Marina out first. Denmark will get some thing on radio. Okay, now you go to Russia. And raise conscript, of course. That is the Suez. The British has done the Suez Canal. Indian Ocean Territory, yeah, that one's exclusively British. Marina Kingdom, that one's dropping fast. So does the French. New Brittany, Occitania, Niger Delta. Wait, why is Marina Kingdom not surrendering yet? Why? Do they have any non-occupied territory? Is that IoT? Unrelated automobiles, people need willing to adjust, which means production research speed. And yes, France is imports. I need some imports. Yep, southern half of France is in trouble. Even Lorraine, not just Alsace-Lorraine. The rest of Lorraine is occupied as well. Southern France. Because no troops are here and everyone's defending France. This means other than the Ashanti coast, I guess. The fight against the Heavenly Kingdom. Wait, I don't think I have any. Yeah. I don't have any reason to fight against. Wait. The reason, well, is to knock Tuscany out first, and just France is in very deep trouble. Okay, you have more than 150, so you will be promoted. And yes, France is in trouble. This is the Marina Army, currently in French territory. We are in 1 week away, I guess. 1 week away from Marina Kingdom annexation, and now establish colonial. Oh, I'm at war. So that's bad news. Why? need to do is to quickly turn to Ile-de-France, French Niger Delta, Lower Canada versus France. More than half of France is conquered. What's this one? Northern Colombia, France. That's British Columbia, that's for sure. Okay, strategy objective, Ile-de-France. Why Ile-de-France in particular? Simple, actually. The reason I go for Ile-de-France is to conquer the capital so that they will surrender. Now it's 78%. If the metropolitan falls, then I can just turn to Russia. Currently, all of France is attacking Paris, Ile-de-France, right? Like this one. For example. And yes, when that happens, France will drop way faster because of the amount of land conquered. Also, Navy, you are going back to the Rhine. Repass. And yes, the water support is dropping faster because of the metropolitans dropping like flies when it comes to water supports. Just look at the hexagon. Yeah, 80% conquered by the Anglo-Austrian army. Just like that, the hexagon. They have no idea the monster they unleash. I remove the strategy objective because it's already down, right? Minus 20 versus minus 84. That means in 2 weeks France will surrender. And yes, poof. And now everyone goes on the offense. And all go to the same front. And the objective is clear. Ingria. Same goes for you. Ingria. Yeah, France suddenly have half of the metropole being independent. French drop a lot. French Guiana fell like flies. Exploit. Here we go. not this one. Violent suppression. Violent suppression. Oh, this one is actually at less. Strategy objective. I need to standardize the strategy objective because they are all having the same issue. Right? We need to all of them to rush to Petersburg. As long as we knock out Russia, then we will be fine. Macron. Para. What's the current situation? Standard of living, pretty much okay. How much gold reserve here? Army defense. Okay, and siege artillery to replace, which means more defense and more offense. Battle of Lithuania. Kiev, again, they're on the losing side. France, well, let's just say we drop to major power without something like Occitania or Brittany. Yeah, half of the metropoles gone. Not even Guyana. French Guyana is now part of the HRE. And yes, the Marina Kingdom, that's another problem. Nunavut. Oh yeah, Canada. Oil subsides, then we go to manufacturing. Just like that, simple. International Telephone Exchange. Denmark. Oh yeah, the rest of the Niger Delta also incorporating. What's this? Locust Swamp. Yeah, the Niger Delta taken from France. Denmark damaging relations. I see. Well, if you actually really want that, I can just attack Jutland, you know. Guyana, Espara, the Tuscany have 100% when it comes to revolts. Getting conquered 100%. Our diplomacy is a Russian protectorate. There is no war goes between Russia. Russia and Austria though. The HRE. This one is Ontario France. Okay, you. Meticulous mountain combat expert. Estonian mass migration. What I need to do is to just kick Russia out of the game and peace out. And yes, France is in trouble. Yukon and Ontario. The Heavenly Kingdom is also great power by itself. So that's that. And it's very expensive for the wars to continue. Wargaming unlock, which means better experience for both conscripts as well as the proper attackers. Right. Tobacco, you're going for automatic irrigation. You, training method streamlining. Same goes for you. About naval base, June Echo, the Frankfurt Advocate. Okay, the Afro-Brazilian, I guess that one wants multiculturalism. Yes. Just saving game. However, it's less than 1% of the people that actually approve it. So that's that. Afro-Brazilian. Okay, of course the societies when it comes to cultures. Yep, the Germans, the dual Germans, the Hungarians. And then all the primary cultures like North Italian, Czech, Dutch. Polish maybe, well Polish not quite, but it's pretty much primary. And Alemannic. That's primary. Malagasy. Malagasy is not in a good shape. Oil discovered in Hanover. Okay. now it's deep into the Russian lands. Okay, the reason I'm number 1 is just because of my troops being active. And yes, the standard of living for both Britain and HRE is similar. The rush, well, things are just going worse and worse over time. The US, Russia never recovered, looks like. Yep. Finland. Okay, this one means promotes to a major general. Here we go. HRE. Yep, it's entering some pretty deadly region, like the Polish territories. The Russian market is going to be cut away if Russia loses South Livonia. For example, which is currently under attack, by the way. And yes, Russia did not recover from that. Is it just me or both the HRE and Russia is using the same flag? Is it just me? Is it just me, or is Russia really? Yeah, it's very similar in flag. Very similar in flag. The HRE is currently deep into Russia. I say deep into Russia. France definitely hate the fact that, well, they have the entire power of the south that is not even part of, that's no longer part of France. Denial, amicable. So yeah. And the two Prussias, let's just say things aren't looking good at all. For both Prussias, I mean. What's the situation in Livonia? Yep. This one will get cut off. Pneumatic tools, resource discovery chance, output output, construction sector output. And yes, now that Russia left the war, well, I left. There's no war goes on me anyway. Plus, colonial administration established the the colony. Religious conversion will be the goal. HRE is Africa supports Italian unification. Wait, what? Oh yeah, HRE. Oh no. That's risk argumento. Hegemon. It's a hegemon. So that's that too. Is this the capital Savoia? No. Parma. It's Parma. It's insignificant power, right? Now let's in Alsace-Lorraine. Let's build many construction sectors in Alsace-Lorraine. This is Aymara uprising. We moved to Brazil's troops on the east coast. Yeah. Do a promotion. Yep, you earn it. You have to earn it. Brazil really have no idea how to counter that. The secession. Because of Paulistania and all that. Especially Para, the Amazon has been exploited, migration attraction, agriculture output. Now, yeah. Denmark. Currently in the second place when it comes to prestige. Just right behind Britain. The British are monster when it comes to prestige. And yes, this. What's the culture acceptance? 75. The HRE is Africa. You are here, state religion, right? Spread religion. Examples, now it's just started. 1.5% Protestant. And then this one is 1.9% Catholic. Galilee is considered Ethiopia, by the way. Just look at the hegemon of Europe, Hanover, West Prussia, Guyana, which is 62% Dutch, no doubt. And Para, well, yeah, that's that. many construction sectors. And France barely holding on as a great power. The two Russias are in a very bad situation. HRE East Africa, where's the capital? Okay, Vienna François. So that's capital. The capital of HRE is of course Vienna, which is right here. Wait a minute, okay. And now we are just going to wait. We don't want to move too much because of this. Infamy decay. Wait, let me drink some water first. So I'm going to let the game run. And here we are. New Uniform Party, SPD, Free Conservative Party, SPD. Wait. Republican. Radicals and Republicans. Wait a minute, we are now first because of the economy, cultural exclusion, freedom of conscience, the golden mean. Okay, turmoil is really very bad for now. But religion spread. These to increase acceptance when state religion is there. And yes, number one GDP, way ahead of the Heavenly Kingdom. The Red Scare. The Red Scare is happening. Denmark, you are antagonistic. Scandinavia. So regional actions. Yep. Brazil, yes, just say yeah. Half the territory is under siege. When half the territory is under siege, you know it's dropped to minor power. Argentina, yeah, 27 plus 29, 27 plus 37. The rich get richer. donations. Yeah, the one. Decrease electoral confidence, actually not good for anyone. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage to the Southeast Asian scene, especially when the Raj revolted. Insignificant power. So there's that. Partisan papers. Two 6 9 plus 3 3 4. The HRE, yeah, the hegemon. Tuscany is a Russian protectorate. So there is this Sardinia Piedmont. That was give 21 infamy. Wait. Two Sicilies. Wait a minute. You? Oh yeah, Italy formation. Prussia. 51 infamy. Conquer states. Jutland. Who's joining? Java, Chile, New Granada, and maybe even Russia. And Russia will be the headache, right? This is 1.4%, Free-minded People's Party. So combined with rural folk. Almost everyone, no one really likes the monarchy. So we are, except the landowners. So we're going to change to parliamentary republic. And rural folk, you will be the key. Political concession, here we go. Return state, we have, well, Danish Niger Delta, Westphalen, okay, I'm not going to choose for any and then return state, yep, just like that. 24. Prussia, a Titanic, to make ships more efficient, of course, to make ships better. Just like that. We don't need any, well, here we go. The return states, that's for sure. The reactionary. If we're going to conquer this, the reactionary automatically win. But because if I press return state, that means the number of, wait 1 minute, Kenya front. It must be a rebellion by Galadir, I guess. Or is it colonial war? Yep, this is a colonial war. Galadir has only conscripts, 0 plus 2. The Sultanate will conscript. Wow, the situation is very bad for India. The uprising, it spread like wildfire. Yep, I say wildfire because it indeed is. Zanzibar, HIE East Africa, Gility versus Prussia. North Rhine-Westphalia, right? Dortmund. This one is Westphalen. And yes, North Silesia will be included as well. How about you? A moment. Come on. Titanic. Yep, Britain reclaimed the top spot. Then again, it's just a formality to be fair, because it's temporary. Also, look at this. There is no way Russia will be able to do anything about it. That's a control retreat, but how much land do you have? You're an enclave, the Westphalia enclave. It's not even an exclave. go. This one, well, yeah. Decentralized nations a very bad time. That's for sure. No. Now the reactionary government won. Here comes the second Westphalia siege. The reactionary government. That's a new government. Yeah, 500 plus when it comes to the starting GDP. And they just got stormed like that. Okay, are the things going well? Don't see anything. Oh, by the way, I guess the end of HRE will be coming soon. What will be the new name? Because without the emperor, there will be an empire. And yes, this new government isn't able to do anything with it. Since yeah, just look at the situation. This new Prussian government under Rybinski. Under the Rybinski, yeah, things aren't good at all. 2.3 million. Here we go. 15. Yes. Westphalia and North Silesia. Yep, and this new Prussia has a very bad when it comes to GDP. Population 2.44 million. But look at the GDP. Man. There's only like East Prussia. Is it part of Poland and Brandenburg? Just like that. Wait, where is the Afghan National Movement? You. Good course. Right. West Prussia. Okay. Iron mines, condensing engine pump. Sulfur mines, condensing engine pump. Dynamite. Coal. Mechanized slaughterhouses. The rice farm, you go fertilizers. Maybe you, recall mechanism, like the military mobilization, machine guns. Of course, everyone will have one, so that there's more offense and defense. Wait. How about the government department? Streamlining. Okay, so we go. This Prussian reactionary government is in deep trouble, and they don't really have the means to do with it. Oh, by the way, how about the return diplomatic return state action? There's still one more, which is against the Danish Niger Delta. Okay. How about this? Power plants. And then there's also Westphalia. Okay. So this one will have even more construction. A united India. Oh boy. It's real. Hindustan is formed. This is the first time I see a united Hindustan form. It's the fourth great power as well, after HRE, Britain, and China. The US is currently fifth, with its modern day borders. France barely made it in. And yes, Brazil is losing a secessionist war. War support dropped to 0. Little by little. Education access, assimilation. Yeah, Croatian is now the most parliamentary republic, United States of Europe. So you are born. Socialist movement, I don't think you can do anything anymore. Violence, oppression, para, and Styria. So yeah, Austria is the only one left. How about this? Multiculturalism isn't really something big yet. How about exiled agitators? Any humanitarian? Nope. No colonial affairs. So there's that. And then no progress. Is there any Java? Colonial affairs. Yeah. Rural folk is strong. They don't want it. So yeah, United States of Europe is formed. Electric rollers. What do you want? multiculturalism. There is no way I'm able to do anything about it. Like, zero possibility. And that one's guaranteed revolution. Then I'll just never invade then. Oh wow, the disparity is insane. Dynamite, dynamite, dynamite. Nitrogen fixation. So that one is for fertilizer. Textile mills, electric sewing machines. Of course you, except West Russia, and electric engines except Bayern. Yes, 620 million by now. What is going on? Transfer Tuscany. Yes, the situation is insane because of the Italian situation. At a truce with Russia. Technology, NCO training. Maybe after that we have compression ignition. More cars, more rubble. Minor power. Heavily kingdom sides with Russia. Japan sides with Russia. Any humanitarian movement? Any humanitarian? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Feminist movement, this one's already done, no agitators. German national movement, that one's a done deal. Reactionary, royalists, and then there's the radicals. Oh, 0, okay. That's that. Flanders. Yeah, Yeah, but Russia is a very difficult situation. I mean, when it comes to population, when it comes to GDP, it's stagnated. November Convention, that one is, oh, that's a good start, which means they probably have been a post late, or maybe people stop using it. Who knows? Migration controls is something. Now this republic. Mm-hmm. The landowners are the only ones marginalized, so there's that. Okay. Wait. Pomerania. Okay, here we go. Let's go. And yes, Egypt. Five, 5.4, 5.4. But not before the decay. Flanders. More than Flanders. United States of Europe. Here we go. Yep, Aymara. Let's split Brazil even further. Yeah. And then here's a revolt. Argentina. That been mass migration. Okay. go. A bunch of construction sectors in Hanover. Okay, what's the weakest one? Yep, 37. Here you go. You are the one to do the job. Kustanland. Wait. This is the other one. There's a revolt in East Africa. Madagascar, to be specific. Okay, later on I'm going to use 15, yes 15, to conquer Amhara, Gondar and Eritrea, so that I can form the African Company, the Ethiopian Company, right? The Ottomans remain a great power, but Brazil, just look at Brazil, it's a mess. It's a mess in Brazil. Wait, 99.6%. Well, who knows? Oil discovered in Friesland. Okay, I'm going to build some glass works. Look at the trade. Oil is one of the exports. Rubber is the main import. Yep, the Amazon is currently the main thing. They want to join Ashanti. Oh, okay. Well, looks like not all of Ashanti is rebelling. It is that one. Okay. How about the scramble for Africa? Colonial resettlement or exploitation. Scramble for Africa, looks like I'm not really joining, even though I actually have a decent part of Africa, which is the East African area, such as Kaladi and Zanzibar. Kaladi, Zanzibar. Political migration, welcome to join. presidential dictatorship. Wait, Hindustan is Mughal. Who are they attacking? The Arab Peninsula. The Devil's Paintbrush. The Trench Rat. Here we go. The anarchist revolt is done. It's a done deal. How about religion-wise? Wait. Yep, it's spreading quite in a pretty significant manner here. About society tab. Okay, all the slashes because Africa is a plural society. And yes, the Germans, the Hungarians, Romanians. This one has quite a lot of Polish, Ukrainian, Alsace-Lorraine, plurality Alemannic, which is basically the Swiss, South German, French. Okay. How about here? Dutch, Croatian. Yes, Croatia. Oromo. Wait a minute. Here we go. Between Danzig and Russia. Secession. Wait a minute. I think I lost the Gold Coast. Wait a minute. What happened? Oh. Status quo. Denmark supporting separatism, huh? What? Denmark in particular? Okay, let me go for railroads. 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 Of course, gold mines. As well as electric trains. is Schleswig-Holstein, West Galicia, Metropolitan Railway, yeah, more loyalist engineers. Okay, you have 700,000 people now. Vienna have less actually. Bulgarian mass migration from the Ottomans in Anatolia. Just like that. 5.4, so that one needs a spare of 20, 15, 16, 16.2. Plus 9 is 25. So here we go. Portugal. United States of Europe. Where it is going to Flanders, Styria, Bukovina. It's going really fast when it comes to so much electric shortage. Yeah. How about you? Masculine trading, exemption, okay. Thai plantations. The shogunate. Yep, it's currently in the first place. We have Britain, have the Kingdom, Hindustan, the US, Russia, Ottoman, and France. France barely made it in because half of France isn't even part of France anymore. And they lost the French Guiana as well. And yeah, 8 plus, wait, this is 8. 5.4, 5.4. Okay, after the war ends, the war ends and the establishment of Gonda. Eritrea, so these three. Yep, these three. Why these three in particular? There is a reason, which is to make the which to make another colony from Egypt. Here we go. Here goes nothing. And yes, I'm going to make this, and then I'm going to liberate subject. I know. 28. Uganda, Rift Valley. Wait, no. The turn of the century. The new century. And away with the old. Become infamous again, but then again, I need to make sure. There's a coup in Hindustan, so Sami does into power, and everyone else out. And can I go for the liberate country? Not yet. War propaganda, so morale loss decrease. Liberate country. Now NCO incorporation, that means squad infantry. Compression ignition. After this the society part, we are going for macroeconomics, mass surveillance, and then here goes plastics. If you don't, well, if you don't back down, you know what it is. Squad infantry is coming in. Where's the capital? Maybe you, Dongola? Oi, oh. In Sudan, Blue now. By the way, I did not raise any conscripts because it is itself enough. Oil discovered in Para. Brazil dropped to 20th place. Argentina at 29. Chile 23rd. Wait, Miso is independent? Not really. Wait, is the Suez not built? It's not built. Oh yeah, it was British anyway. Because it's allied, that's why I can pass through. Now I see why. And yes, Egypt is having a hard time dealing with it. So yeah. The march is actually really quick. But this is a major power, right? Major, right? Ten, is it? 10. Okay. And here we go. Egypt. Yeah. No colonial affairs, no problems. Colonial exhibition in Vienna. An exhibition displaying the wealth of our colonies across the world has been held in Austria, drawing visitors with display of exotic animals, natural resources, and ethnological expositions of wandered in the simulated native village. Loyalists, of course. I'm going for the loyalists. And yes, just like that of Ethiopia has fallen. Gonda, Eritrea. Okay, by the way, why all three at once? So that there are 2 access points. So that it won't, well, isolate a market, of course. And so we wait. And we wait. Just like that. The Egyptian army is dropping like flies. Even that you should have skirmish infantry by now, though. Black 9 in line infantry, skirmish infantry, yes. And yes, organization is pretty low on many of these. And wow. $91 to 53 machine guns, man. Asan's the man. front. I will actually help Ashanti. Yep, actually going to help Ashanti over Denmark. War goes. Return. Danish energy delta is actually that small. Very small. About. Yeah. One for you. And the second list. One for you. Slash with Holstein front. France. Sides with Denmark. Okay. Then the one with the most troops. Wait, no, not you. What is France want? Is to make Ashanti protect trades. When the East Africa Company is formed, then we will be Jalan, right? That means the end of the stream when that forms. Senegal, that will be the biggest problem. Egypt, well, let's just say with war goals has already achieved and the capitals captured. So it's actually very bad for Egypt now. The return state is actually only a little bit of, well, unity and tradition. Yeah, difficult time. The Pan-European Republic. The Central European Republic, right? How long before war? Okay. Minus 37. That means 37 later, then we will be able to do so. 37 more support later. 28. Hejaz in default, so that helps a little bit. Fruitful endorsement. Here's our tanks. Okay. Russia damaging relations is normal. I mean, we are talking like the 3 provinces of Amhara, Gondar, Eritrea. Now, I'm going to propose this peace deal. Why? So that I can free up the largest troop, the largest of which Denmark broken out. Want to make Ashanti protectorate. Oh yeah, this one have a coastline connected to Glady. So that's that too. Internationalism, try to limit foreign influence. Okay, you. Yeah, going to the hexagon. Alsace-Lorraine front. Yep, this one is a hexagon. Well, you know this separatism thing. You know, once the war with France ends, then yeah. Art Nouveau, so that means fine art obsession. Well, the ones that suffer the most will be Denmark. It won't be instant capitulation, of course. But yeah, let's just say Denmark is in trouble. Because it's Denmark Copenhagen Force, it will naturally drop. This one, Ashanti Protectorate, this one is Danish Niger Delta. Oh, I want Danish Niger Delta. France. Okay, let's go for the Free-Minded People's Party. Okay, that one is Ethiopia. So, no doubt. United States of Europe, France having a panic retreat. Control retreat. Another election. I mean, what is this election? Oh, Dancing on Wheels. One more. Yep. Somehow, South South Bavaria and Tyrol is way poorer than everyone around it. I have no idea why. And yes, what is 96? Production and agitation. Bury your opponents in the sea of paper. Bury the opponents in. And yes, that one's out. And we go for the Niger Delta. Niger Delta front. That one's the closest one, right? Ivory Coast front. Wait a minute. It's an unfinished business. It's an unfinished business. Okay, both of these are on the same front, right? Yes. That means the French wouldn't be able to do much. Urban center building throughput. Sardinia, Piedmont and Piedmont. Okay. French Senegal army. Here we go, Free Minded People's Party got the first place, SPD second. Here we go. Census suffrage. Maybe you go for universal suffrage. Okay, industrialist. This one is for literate pops. Well, yeah. I'm doing this to improve the approval. Yep, approval. So that these two will be constant. And yes, poor France. Automatic glass blowers, Maguinda now in default. Niger Delta Front, no one's there. Persecution of Latvian people. The vandalism must cease. Dual promotion, go ahead. They want only one obligations or transfer states. Okay, this ethno-nationalists, you can go. Exile. And we have new money. The new riches. France and Denmark, let's just say they backfire very badly when it comes to fighting against a hegemon in Europe who has like half of Europe. Wait a minute, I heard something drop. Go ahead and investigate. Okay. Yeah, both Denmark and France mess up because because both of them are neighbors of these United States of Central Europe. They mess up really badly. Yeah. Not even ironclad, huh? Ile-de-France is here. And again, half of France under attack. Rubber discovered in South Madagascar. Westphalia. Just like that. 800 million. French Congo. Even that one is under attack. It must be, oh, there's a revolt. Here we go. Now Burgundy and Champagne. Here we go. The GDP, well, after Occitania, it never returned. And now they're going for the second wave. Denmark's goals been enforced. This means this is united. The Danish Niger Delta. The metropolitan France is just, yeah, very bad situation. Here we go. And now I'm going to click the establish colony so that when this week passes, okay, let the game be saved first. Okay, here we go. The pan-European Abyssinia, so many primary cultures, but none of them in Africa. And then there's, where's the capital though? Is it, yeah, Gonda. There was the third Polish uprising. Well, that's another version of Poland, I guess. But here we go. Thanks you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.